What's up, YouTube? Yes, I am back after like a month that I've been MIA. Trust me, it is not my fault. I've been busy with work. It basically takes up all of my weekday. And then during the weekend, I have like a lot of errands to run and I have to meet up with people, like friends and all that. So I have been a little bit busy and it has been taking me a little while to get used to this new crazy schedule. But now that I finally had some time to sit down and, manage all my time that I have, and organize myself better, it's definitely going to be so much better because I will have time to sit down and record, which I love to do. So I hope that you guys are still on board with me and that I haven't lost anybody because I know that I have been missing. So yeah, basically it's just work. I mean, I guess work takes up everybody's life. But, we gotta work because we gotta pay bills and my rent does not pay itself. I don't have a money tree. I haven't won the lotto yet. So I gotta work. I mean, I love what I do. I love the new company that I'm at. So definitely that is a big bonus. But, I try to organize myself now so that I could sit down, record, and just give you guys brief updates of what I've been up to. One thing that I do have to complain about is the MTA prices. Oh my God. For a while, I was just freelancing. So a lot of the stuff that I did, I worked from home. I didn't have to take the train or anything. It was all based on email, GChat, all of that stuff. So, of course, for the most part of the time, it was good because one, the weather sucked. You guys know how I hate the winter. So it was good. And then when I finally landed this new job, the MTA decides to raise the prices. Now, I know that 25 cents is not a lot, and I know that in other states, I think that public transportation is expensive and it's not 24 hours like it is here in New York. But seriously, for all you people that have been here in New York and have taken the subway or the bus, sometimes it's better to walk than to wait for the bus. And then with the subway, it's just, there's always delays. The weekends are crazy. For the past weekend, I think there was no L service. So how the hell are we even supposed to get to the city or to Brooklyn or anywhere because there was no L train? And then they have these shuttle buses that are just horrible because obviously they're small. There's so many people that want to just squeeze themselves in there. And I mean, I don't blame them because when you have to get to places, I mean, you're obviously trying to get there as fast as you can. So it really sucks that the prices keep on going up and there are no improvements in the service. So I would just really like to put that out there. And if you guys agree with me, seriously, I wouldn't mind if it was expensive, but that the trains were always on time and, that they were on a consistent schedule. But usually what I've noticed is that trains are, I guess they start on the right schedule that they're supposed to, but for some reason they always fall back. And then that's why they're sometimes two trains, one after the other. It's okay, so a 4 passes by and 2 minutes later, another 4 passes by. So everybody's trying to squeeze themselves into the first one that is passing by. And then the second train is, well, almost empty. And then that's what causes the delays because these trains are so behind schedule. It's just crazy. You never know with the trains. It has happened to me so many times that sometimes I'll take the D and I'll be running fine. And then all of a sudden it's oh, we're going to go express. Or this train is not running anymore. And then it's okay, so what the hell? Do you guys at least have a valid excuse of why the train is just going to leave me in Bryant Park and just say that it's out of service and we got to wait for the following train? Which you guys, which the MTA employees already know that people are going to squeeze themselves into the following train. So I don't see the necessity of doing that, especially during rush hour. One time it happened to me and I was pissed off. I was tired that day. I was actually hungry. And it just sucked that the train just stopped right there in Bryant Park, and for no apparent excuse, like they didn't even have like any valid reason. They just said that the train was not going to be running anymore, and that's it. We all had to get off, and then the train just left. So it's like, okay, there's nothing wrong with the train tracks because the train just left. So why the hell would you leave us here, like so many people during rush hour, leave us waiting there for the following train, which we're just gonna be jam-packed in there? It just made no sense at all. And that's like the moment that pisses me off, because it's like, okay, you're raising the prices, but the service still sucks. So MTA, I mean, get your things straight so that we don't have to like go through like so many delays. I mean, people want to get home. Everybody wants to get home. So I feel like if everybody just was a little bit more organized or something, a lot of these delays could be avoided. So it's just something to put out there based on like my experience and compared to the fact that before I was just at home. I've always taken the public transportation, even when I was in college, because I did not stay at the dorms. So I'm not complaining about that. I always rely on it. But, you know, it's just a little bit annoying when they raise the prices and then the service sucks. You know, there's no improvement. So hopefully the service will improve and everybody could get to their destination faster, because I think that's what a lot of people want. So it's just kind of hectic, and I just hope that it gets better for everyone, because I mean, New York basically relies on public transportation. I mean, I have a few friends that drive, but they don't drive to work. I mean, they just use their car during the weekend or whatever. So it would just be really good if the MTA could actually get their act together and organize themselves better, so that all these delays could be avoided. So if the MTA could just get their act together and organize themselves better, I feel like the customers would be happier and they wouldn't mind when the prices are raised. So yeah, MTA, get your act together, because I have to take the train every single day to work, and I hate when there's delays. And usually in the mornings, it's fine. There are no delays there. I always make it to work on time. But coming back home, oh no, that is like the worst nightmare. There's always something happening. So please, MTA, just like make the service better for everyone. And that way even the conductor won't get pissed off when he's like yelling and saying like, oh, don't hold the doors open or whatever. It's because, you know, people know that if they don't make it to that train, who knows when the next one will be arriving, and if the service is going to run smoothly, or all of a sudden at a random stop it's just going to say, oh, it's out of service. So I feel like so many things could be avoided if everyone was just more organized. Yeah, enough about my rant, because I mean, I just had to get that out there, because lately the train has been acting really crazy for me. So I really needed to get it out there. But enough of that. So yeah, it was just a brief life update, and I'll be uploading consistently. So I hope you guys stay tuned for my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. Well, no, like this video. What the hell? Like this video if you agree with me that MTA services suck. I'm sorry to say like that, but they do suck. I mean, it has like good and bad days, but I think we can all agree that we've all had bad experiences when it comes to public transportation in New York. So like my video if you agree with that, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye.